The chickens have come home to roost. The chickens have come home to roost. You're going to pay for every bit of pain that these farmers are feeling. So we are officially opening up the new paddock for the cows and goats. We have to do a bunch of stuff to the gate to make sure it's safe, and then we're going to open it up. And no, this is not our vehicle. Some old fella backed into my parked vehicle at the co-op, so I'm having to fuss with that getting fixed, and I have a rental. What are you trying to find?
The parking brake. I can disengage it.
So we're trying to hurry because when the cows figure out that we're over in this new spot, they get really excited. So we're trying to move fast. I'm going. Now, there was a snapping turtle here last week or 2 weeks ago. And she figured out she couldn't get out. I'm pretty sure it was a female. And we haven't seen her since. I think she headed on out. What lock? I didn't bring a lock. What lock?
I gave you a lock in the driveway, and I said, take this.
I forgot the lock. I gotta go back. It's in the car, or in that thing we're driving. Hang on. Okay, so we have actually this entire field that we have finally finished. Hang on, don't open that yet, James. Okay. And then we have a second one that we're about to finish as well. So we have 2 more paddocks for our livestock. So they're going to be super excited because we've waited a couple of weeks to open this so that they can graze. But I want to show you something real quick. If you think you are remotely interested in doing any type of homesteading or even gardening, please buy extra bags of zip ties because you can go through them like that. It's one of those things that you can use for so many different projects in the garden, in the barn, whatever, and you're going to run out. So it's always, you can run out very quickly. So make sure you have a really good backstock on that. All right, let's see what they do. Are you going to come join the party? Watch out, James. Somebody is super interested in what's going on. Go on, Cookie. Mama doesn't know how to get in. Mama hasn't figured out the gate yet down there. She'll figure it out. So, this is going to be a messy, raw video. I'm going to tell it like it is, say like it is, show it like it is. You're going to feel the pain of the farmer. It is very obvious. You will feel the pain. So I'm trying to finally plant some items in different little planters and get things cleaned up and looking nice. And ooh, I might have a strawberry shortcake. Look at that. Herbs and rosemary. There's rosemary right there. You know, I got some great little flowers yesterday. Have you seen the prices of flowers? They are ridiculous. One little pack for $3.98. Not even a pack. It's a singles for like $3.98. Well, I found a local guy who has a greenhouse, and he's kind of limited on what he's got, but he had a lot of pretty little, the basics, the things you want to add a little bit of color. 4 packs for $1.50. So I was able to get some beautiful items yesterday. Check this out. Are those not to die for? I hope to see. I'm going to put these in a specific spot so I can seed save from them. Those are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So $1.50 helps. It helps him, helps me, and I just don't feel like I got bopped on the head for wanting a little bit of beauty on the farm. I got some more sweet potato slips right there. I'm growing my own, but I did go ahead and get a tray. So I'm working really hard trying to just organize, clean, prep so that we can start the heavy planting. I was able to get a couple of varieties of basil. I have certain types. What do I have? I have lemon basil. No, I have lemon lime and sweet basil by seed, and I'm going to put some in by seed, but I didn't have any cinnamon. Is it not glorious? What is your favorite basil? That's like asking what is your favorite dog or your favorite child or who's your favorite kid. I mean, I have to say, this is pretty divine. So I'm about to put more soil on top and hill up my 5-gallon bucket potatoes. So any of you that are doing this and you're wondering, does it work? Are they gonna work? Oh, they work. So this is what we're looking like around 2 weeks later. So it's time to hill them up a little bit. I've got to go hill my potatoes in the field too, big time. But I'm just gonna put more dirt in and I'm gonna bring it up, you know, about that high. You still want the plant to be sticking up, but you want to start covering up that exposed area, and you're adding more soil into the area to protect the potatoes that are growing. They like it dark. Honey, I gotta put you up. I gotta go feed the rest of the turkeys. I do. So I'm gonna put you back in the shade so there's no issues. So my plan for today in terms of making a video, hey babies, my plan was to show you what we're putting in the garden, and I didn't show you my tomatoes yet because I got to do my barn. That's where I've come up here to. And I'm making strawberry jam. That's the next thing. And so I'll probably make that as a separate video because I'll tell you, it's like I just got, you just got whammed again today. And if you don't have animals or livestock, this isn't really going to mean, I don't know if this really means anything to you, because unless you pay, if you have something that you pay for weekly or monthly or yearly that you have to that is sustaining your lifestyle. We could even argue your health. I mean, eating right as best you can, farm fresh is obviously the best alternative that there is. So I just got word today that I am up for getting some of the fresh spring cuts of hay. We do buy round bales of hay, but we definitely prefer to also have a lot of square bales. It's just more convenient for how we separate our animals, and we try to put several hundred bales up every year. Just depends on how the year goes and how it flows. We've never ran into this issue. So our main source, who we love to buy our hay from, who has the best hay, just told us today they're starting to cut and totally warned us. We haven't set the price yet, but we want to warn you, you could be looking at $10 a bale. Now, I know a lot of you that live like up and out west, in different areas, depending on your circumstances. I've had different folks from different areas over the last couple of years that maybe you pay that much. We don't. We're used to paying the last couple of years $6 a bale. We've been able to get some recently for $5.99 a bale. But what I'm telling you is that has been the price, okay? Straw you used to be able to get for $4 to $5 a bale. Just a couple of years ago, if we went and got it out of the field ourselves, we could get hay for as low as $3 a bale. Good hay, $3. So for you to say $10 a bale, to me, that took my breath away. Because when I know I need to buy several hundred bales this year, and whatever that number is, multiply that times 10, that is a huge hit for a family farm. The pain that the farmers are starting to feel are coming to fruition bigly, and they are going to be passed to you. That is the point of this video. If a farmer cannot get fertilizer and finally can get it, and they have to pay 2, 3, 4 times what they're used to, they're going to pass that on to you, the consumer. If they cannot get diesel, or if diesel is $6, $7 a gallon for them to cut the hay, get the corn, do all the things that we do, diesel is used in so many facets, it's ridiculous. I mean, what I mean is it's ridiculous for me to try to tell you this and just only talk about using a tractor. Diesel is used by your truckers. It is used by, obviously, your tractors. For you to get FedEx, for you to get your Amazon package today, sweetheart. And I don't mean that with condescension. Darling, honey bunny, guess what? Diesel is probably what brought it to you. So when you start looking at these prices, see, now it's starting to come down the line. See, I am a consumer for hay, although we just opened up some new fields for our livestock. That's going to help us, but we still buy hay. So the point here is, it's all coming home. So comment below and tell me what you're seeing in your area. What are you paying in your area? I'm going to look to see if I can get it cheaper, because I know you're like, well, why don't you do this? And how do you? Well, I know, because y'all love me and I love you too. So I just want to say, yes, I am going to. Do you think that I'm not competitive? We're going to try to find, I'm still going to buy from this farmer. I'm hoping that it won't be $10. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be $8 or $9. But see, this is the thing I want to say. This is what we've been preparing for. This is one of the big things, because you ask me, you say, Patera, how are you stocking up and what are you doing? We have stocked up for our animals as much as we can, but it is a continual thing that has to keep going. As far as keeping things from going bad or keeping things fresh. So some things you kind of have to ride out a little bit depending on what you've got, okay? So most people ask me that, and I'm riding that wave. We do what we can and we're riding the wave. And yes, we understand the reality of, we may have to cut back. I don't know. I don't want to. I'm going to fight it. Trust me, I'm going to fight it to the bloody end. And that is why a year ago, when we started having these problems a year ago, and I was talking about them a year ago, the reality of problems coming to my farm and to other farms and farmers like me and homesteads, that really came to light last spring, summer, into fall. So that is why you see me stocking up on so many things as possible, because my attitude was, well, I'm going to get hit no matter which way we go. You're going to get hit no matter which way you go. So if I can stock up on items for my family, as far as canned goods, food items, things that people needs, okay? Maybe can even be translated over into feeding your dogs and cats, tuna, chicken, whatever. My point is, that's what I've been saying. The gathering is now. Take advantage of everything that you can get and put it away. Because see, if you're not getting hit there and you can spend your money elsewhere, if you still have any, I can take the punch a little bit better for my animals. Does that make sense? I'm taking one for the team earlier because I'm determined to hang on to my farm. Now, I don't want to scare you and make you think I'm losing my farm today, because I'm not. What I'm doing is I'm trying to translate as we go along what we're seeing, what we're feeling, because not only am I expressing and sharing my story with you so you know and you can prepare, but also you'll see below all the comments of the different people that have small homesteads and have small farms and are seeing these prices and preparing for the cuttings of hay. Wait till fall comes. Is there going to be a fall cutting? See what I'm saying? I can't really complain about $10 a bale, or if a round bale might be, gosh, we can pay low prices for as far as low as like $35 for a round bale. That's what we've paid in the past. That's not too bad. It may be $100 this year. I don't know. See, I'm at the forefront of this. I've got to do some homework. I've got to do some comparing. I've got to do some competing. And, we're going to do everything that we can to help everybody and help ourselves. But my point is we're going to have to work at it. And so I want to pass that to you so that you can start working on what you need to work on, okay? Do you need to get extra dog food if you can find it? Do you need to go ahead and get extra hay to put up for fall right now? That's why we have these conversations. Because believe me when I tell you, the farmers and the truckers and the blue-collared workers are on the front lines of telling you the pain. It is a matter of time until it all comes down to you and the rest of us. That's why we talk about these things. And a lot of people are asking me, how come all these other channels, how come all these other places, how come they're not talking about these things? I don't know. I don't know. That's a personal choice on their part. I don't speak for them. They don't speak for me. That's fine. Everybody has their own way. Maybe they're afraid of losing their channel. Maybe they don't care. Maybe they think some of this stuff is cool. I would think not. I don't know. But we're not going to worry about that. We're going to focus on taking care of ourselves in our community. So, what are you paying? What have you paid in the past? I expect some of you will say, well, I already paid that. Okay, well, whatever you paid, go ahead and add 50% to it. And then you'll be at the level that I'm at right now. And we're just getting started. That's the point here. So when they tell you that inflation is all these cool words and don't worry about it and we care about farmers, well, I'll tell you what we need to do. Why don't you send some $40 billion our way and we'll work it out, okay? We'll make sure we're taken care of and we do it right, and we'll make sure others benefit, and we'll take care of business. So if you want to send $40 billion somewhere, maybe you should think about helping the farmers, the small farmers and the truckers, because we're the ones feeling it. Just a thought. Thought I'd just drop that in there. Guys, I'm gonna break. I gotta go help my husband. He's unloading feed. We gotta feed the animals. I'm gonna get to that strawberry jam. It's gotta happen. It may be a real willy-nilly video because I just need to get it done. You know, when spring hits and you've got all these things to do, you just gotta get it done. That's right. And you look like, you know, this is what it looks like. But we're proud every moment. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being in this community. Like, subscribe, share this video. I cannot thank you enough. We're pushing 300,000 subscribers. I about fell off the couch this morning. My children were like, my boys were like, Mom. I'm like, I just tell the truth. You know how I talk to you? Guys, I love you. Stay safe out there. Stay busy. Keep doing what you're doing. Just everything counts. Everything will count. I promise. See you on the next video.